Hello, I'm Valerie McLennan. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. I hope you're well. This is my spiritual channel. How many of you have seen this along with me? This is my spiritual channel. Valerie Mac, Scottish, spiritual, and very funny, allegedly. If you've been following me a while, thank you very much, and I'm pleased to see you're continuing to follow me in 2026. Online, ideally. And if you're a new listener, thank you very much. And please keep following, keep listening. Feel free to like or share, like the post, like the video, like the podcast, whatever you call it. And feel free to share any of the posts so that your friends, your colleagues, etc. may also listen. That's all I ask. Thank you. Have you had a nice day? Monday, the 5th of January, 2026. Many have returned to work today. Many schools are back. Some are still to return to work, etc. And anyway, I hope you had a nice day. The weather. -7. Come on. -7. This is getting outrageous. Outrageous. And do you know the other thing? But before I move on, I know. The other thing that I really don't like at this time of year, in the morning, the low sun. How scary is that if you're driving? The low sun. Suddenly, it is there and you're completely blind and you can see nothing. Nothing at all. That's actually very frightening. And it seems to be in the mornings, obviously. Well, not obviously, but it seems to be in the mornings, depending on which way you're going. It just blinds you. I know. So although it looks picturesque, looks beautiful, it's very, very calm, very, very peaceful, absolutely freezing. Well, obviously, -7, -5, wherever, overnight -7. And that low sun, the low sun. I look at the positives in life, but obviously, I'm not too keen on the low sun if I'm driving. Just saying. Anyway, I hope you've had a very nice day. Hope this, hope that. Did you listen to my previous podcasts? Did you? Are you using any of it? Are you taking action on any of it? Please do. I don't want to know. If the answer is no, I am not listening to you. Have you got a pen? You got a pen for Christmas? Surely, after all the times I've asked you to get a pen and a piece of paper, someone somewhere has given you a pen for Christmas and a piece of paper. Did they? Could you find it? Could you hold it just briefly? I'm going to give you a website, but I'm also going to encourage you to mention me casually to your boss if you're in the workplace. Many of you must surely be in the workplace or somewhere where they book people to speak. Get that pen, please. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a couple of funny little jokes. They're very short. They're very brief. They're just to make you smile, if not guffaw. One again is about a lawyer. I don't know why. I seem to get this theme. A few weeks ago, it was all about police chasing people speeding. I know. And I seem to want to lawyers. I had a lawyer yesterday. Not myself, but a joke about a lawyer. Anyway, there's a man and he phones a lawyer's office. And he said to the lawyer, "How much do you charge?" And the lawyer said, £1,000 for 3 questions. And the man said, "That's a bit expensive, isn't it?" And the lawyer said, "Yes, indeed. Now, what's your 3rd question?" Do you get that? £1,000 for 3 questions. And he asked, "How much do you charge?" That was 1. "That's a bit expensive, isn't it?" That was 2. And the lawyer said, "Yes, it is indeed. Now, what's your 3rd question?" That would be awful. Now, if you listen back to my podcast yesterday, I was advising you to be very, very careful of the words that you're speaking. Now, that man should have been very, very aware of the words he was speaking. He gave away 2 questions, just asking, "How much is it?" He should have rephrased it in a different manner so that it wasn't a question, but they still got the answer. I know, but there you go. Such is life. See, if you listened to me, you'd have been ahead of the game. You wouldn't have asked it. You wouldn't have posed those 2 questions and only had 1 question left. I thought that was a joke. It is. But I'm tying it in with my spirituality. I am. Have you got a pen? Thank you. Can you keep the pen? Find it. Now, there's a man and he's in the workplace. And the boss tends to be, how do I put it on a spiritual channel? A little bit patronising. He has the ability sometimes to try and put people down sooner than to lift them up. No, his preference is to kind of pull people down and make them look ridiculous. You know, that kind of thing. So this particular day, the boss is standing at the front and he shouts over to the rest of the people sitting there, "Is there anyone in here who looks like a fool anytime? And if you do, could you stand up?" So nobody stands. And the boss is still standing there and he says, "So there's no one in here thinks they look like a fool from time to time?" And nobody was standing up. And then eventually a man at the back stood up. His name's Johnny again. I can't help it. It's in every joke, I know. So the boss shouted over, "Oh, John," or Johnny, "so you think you look like a fool at sometimes?" And the man said, "No, I don't, but I just felt sorry for you standing up there by yourself." That's quite a good way. It's a play on words. Like a boomerang. The insult came back to the boss and hit him right in the face. "No, but I didn't like seeing you standing up there by yourself." Have you got a pen? That's it. That's my joke. It's a Monday. It's -7 degrees at the moment or something along those lines. I'm freezing. Well, I'm not really. I'm in my house. But you know what I mean? I just like to be, to make my story, hit you emotionally. I wanted you to feel sorry for me. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I've got a pen. Thank you. Got a bit of paper. www.speakout.uk and put Valerie McLennan in the search bar. MACLENNAN. MACLENNAN in the search bar. And you've got some information of thanking you. Now, it is the 5th of January. I am assuming, as I said at the beginning, there are many of you must work in a workplace. Surely. You must work in places where people... Do you ever invite anyone in to speak to you, motivate, to encourage, to uplift, to, give you the spiritual talk? Ideally, you know what I do. Could you just kind of gently, ever so casually, go along and speak to whoever it is, if it's the manager, if it's your directors, whoever it is. We're all human beings. And to be honest, directors, and no matter how high you are up on that ladder, they're interested in this kind of work. So, could you kindly go to the most senior person, wherever you are, and just say, "Could I leave you this website and that little, and put my name in it, ideally, in this little bit of paper?" Or just say to your manager, your boss, the big top person, "Have you got a pen?" Go into your office, just go up to the manager, go up to whoever it is, as I said, the most senior person in your office building. Say, "Have you got a pen? You got a bit of paper?" And they'll say, "Not really, I didn't get any for Christmas." You can say, "For goodness sake, you got a pen?" And just say to them, "Could you take down this website, please, if you have a pen?" You could just relay it in the same tone I use, yes? www.speakout.uk, Valerie McLennan in the search bar. And just say to them, if you're investing in your, in your people and your human beings, and you want to get the best out of their mindset, if you want them to remember why they're on planet Earth, if you want to look at the communication side of it, being very careful of the words that you're using. Back to my joke. That man asked two questions without realising he was getting charged £1,000 from a lawyer for 3 questions, and he threw away 2 questions. You know what I mean? We have to be very careful of the words that you're using, especially if you're working in a workplace where there are many, many people of all different characters, all different types of thing. Some being very calm, some not, like that one with the boss standing at the front, being a tad belittling. Anyone looking a fool. "I didn't like to leave you standing there on your own." Boom, boom, basil brush. Now, my delivery style, as you can see, is very natural, although I say it myself. I'm not formal. You can even give this recording to your boss, to the most senior person in your building. Thank you. Just say to them, "Have you got a pen? Write this down," and give them the YouTube channel. Please give them the YouTube channel, because the website gives you a little bit of background. If you give them the YouTube channel, they can hear what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point of the YouTube channel. You can hear my dulcet tones. Thank you. Now, I know many of you work for different types of companies, etc. Just say to them, Have you got a pen? Write this down. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you will be doing. What you will be doing is helping get me, I will speak to people. I will give them my knowledge. This is the whole reason we're here, to try and encourage people, try and help people, try and uplift people. What more can we do? Thank you. Anyway, that's me. It's only a Monday. I've got all those other ones. Have you listened to the podcasts that I put on over the recent days? There's about 3 or 4 new ones in a week. I know. So if you've missed those, could you please, because I know over Christmas and New Year you may be a tad busy. You will be so upset with yourself if you realise you've missed. You think, oh, I didn't know that was there. Nah, that was really quite funny. Full of wisdom. Could you revert back and just find the ones you've missed? Listen to them. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you, another little favour. Goodness sake, we've got to do an awful lot. I have to ask everyone if they've got a pen. Yes, you do. Everyone have to go to work and ask everyone if they've got a pen. Not everyone. The most senior decision maker in that building is the person you want to ask if they've got a pen. You've got to go to the senior decision maker to say, to ask, and then just if you've got a pen, can you write this down? Thanking you. Give them the YouTube channel, give them that website. Thank you. And that there's very nearly your work is complete. The only other thing I ask, if you're on the YouTube channel, you're obviously, I'm assuming you're finding it on Facebook, possibly, or other people have told you, not quite sure. Could you kindly like the post, wherever you're seeing this, if it's on Facebook or YouTube, could you like it, if you're liking it, if you know what I mean? If you like it, could you like it on there? And share it. If you're on Facebook, could you kindly share my post that I put onto Facebook? Could you share it onto your pages, onto your own, so that your friends and everyone can see it from your post? You share. Thanking you very much. That helps me again. Just like it, share, and carry me through into 2026. Now look who my boss is. Look who you'll be pleasing. I'm going to use that card as well. Look who my boss is that I'm working for up there, and you'll be pleasing the creator of the universe. What can I say? I'm doing that work. You will be pleasing my creator. I know, because I'm doing that work, and you will be joining me on that path to help put out goodness, serenity, and peace to the world. Thanking you. I know. Well, I hope it's not quite as cold where you are this evening, because it's getting very, 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 very bitter. And that low sun, honestly, that is awful. Many of you will be saying, oh, I know, tell me. But if you're driving, even if you're walking, even when you're walking, do you ever do that? I'm padding up my time now. Do you ever notice that if you're at a walk and if you're passing, sometimes I pass something like a railing. Do you know, like if you're passing railings or a line of trees and the light's kind of flickering in and out? That's even worse. If you're walking, it's kind of go, light, dark, all the way down. End up very nearly with a migraine. And then when you're driving, there's a particular road I go, and it seems to always be at that spot there where when you're just going round, and all of a sudden it just blinds you, that low sun. Honestly, what can I say? It's a challenge, isn't it? It's a challenge being a human being in the winter. Anyway, I hope you've had a good day. Kindly, as I said, say to your boss, say to the most senior person, have I got a pen? And give them my information. The Speak Out website, kindly, and also the YouTube channel. Because if they want to hear what I sound like, they'll have to go to the YouTube channel. That's the whole point of it being there. Have they got a pen? Have they got a bit of paper? Could you write it down? Thanking you. It is spirituality. It is looking at communication. If you're all working together, how do you all get on without getting in each other's last nerve? How do you manage to kind of keep, tempers, at a level? Everything to do with your mind, your body, and your spirit. This is what it's all about. Nothing fluffy. It's an anchor for your mind, and it'll save you many, as you're going through your life, particularly when you're facing challenges. What else can you do? This is something. What I'm offering you is something you could not, no matter how much money you have, you would not be able to go to a shop and buy this. No, you would not. I am giving you all of the years I've been on earth. It's been a little while now. Still not putting a number on anything. No. But I told you I've been on this path for many, 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 many years. I'm giving you all the knowledge that I know, I believe in myself, and totally 100% I know it has worked for me. Thanking you. I've done my bit. Please do your bit. It's 5th of January. Get this moving along. Thanking you in advance. Look after each other. Take care for now. Speak soon. Bye-bye.